And we're good. All right, y'all. So just to get straight to the point, that's just how I like to do it. This video is going to show you how to go ahead and um oh, it's a flickering. I just need to make sure this is going to come up properly. Okay, cool. So yeah, so the purpose of this video is to show you how to go ahead and change these damage multipliers, or not damage multipliers, excuse me, the difficulty modifiers. Dear God, to be able to change these difficulty modifiers on your existing new game plus that you might already be working on. So it doesn't matter if you just started it, in the middle of it, about to end, you already completed Looming Shadow, whatever the case is. You are able to change the difficulty modifiers while you're or not in that existing one, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So basically, just to kind of start us off here, ignore these gifts from the past. These are just me testing this out, make sure that's working properly. I'm going to go ahead and load up this manual save at Point of the Spear. So this is basically where the game picks up when you start the new game plus. This is where you start off at. So I'm going to show you guys what exactly I'm meaning here. Just give it a second. Okay, so basically this game, just for the sake of our conversation, this new game plus, I started it on story with the difficulty modifiers off. That's not really how I did it. These are changed because of me testing the whole technique and everything. But basically, to change the difficulty modifiers, that's what it's going to be here. The key point here, the difficulty itself does not change. So if you're trying to go ahead and get the trophies or the difficulty-based cosmetics for Aloy, like the different colors or whatever, for her focus, I believe that's what it changes. You need to start your new game plus on that difficulty. Additionally, I do not know if you start that new game plus on that difficulty and then change the difficulty modifiers to the technique I'm about to show you. I do not know if that affects or doesn't affect the cosmetics or the trophies, so don't hold me to that. This is just to show you how to change the modifiers. If you're like me, you start the game on ultra hard or whatever, and like, dang, I kind of want to just like have a chill game here, but I don't want to start the game from the beginning. This is for you. So we're gonna go ahead and exit this. All you got to do is start a vanilla game, as I explained in the Reddit post. So you're gonna go ahead, just start a new vanilla game. So remember, that one was on hard or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on just easy. So we're gonna start a vanilla game on easy. Let's let it load. I would imagine that after you start a vanilla game, you can use any vanilla game load save to change the settings again. You don't have to completely start one, but this is how I figured it out. I'm just going to keep it simple here. So once you do hit this gameplay section with Baby Aloy, you just pause it, go to settings. You can change the difficulty if you want. Again, this does not affect your new game plus, but difficulty modifiers. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. And this is all on easy. Remember, the other ones were all on hard. I'm going to go ahead, just for being able to tell the difference, I'm going to set all these to normal. So damage to Aloy, normal. Damage to enemies, normal. Concentration, I'm going to put 2 times. Auto concentration, on. Auto heal, on. So just, again, so we have as much there to show the difference between them as possible. Here, I'm going to go ahead and put this to normal just to show you that, again, the difficulty does not change. The difficulty modifiers do. So we're good there. Don't need to even save this or anything like that, load or whatever. Just go ahead and quit out of it, because basically what it seems to be is that the settings save locally, not locally, but separately from your actual progression saves. So as we're here in the main menu, you can even see all those settings that we just changed in the vanilla new game. They're all the same here. And we're going to go ahead here to load. Where all these gifts from the past are me testing it. These are the when you start off as Baby Aloy. I'm going to skip these. I'm going to go here to Point of the Spear, which is the new game plus that I did initiate, where we were about to go ahead and find Ross on the cliff or whatever. Brand new game plus. Remember, all those were showing on hard, or I believe. So once we load this up here, let's give it a few moments. All right, we're here again. You can even see there with the damage on the bows changed because it's not the same thing. Go here to settings, which is most important. So again, this is on story. We changed it to normal. The difficulty itself is still on story. So that is not affected in any way, shape, or form. But again, the difficulty modifiers, we changed everything to normal. Damage to Aloy, normal. Enemies, normal. Concentration duration, 2 times. That's what I set it to. Auto concentration and auto heal. So all those are changeable as long as you're in that vanilla new game. And then you just simply go back to the home screen, or not the home screen, but the main menu of the game, and load your new game plus, and all the modifiers are changed. So I know that might be a very small thing regarding this, and I know the devs wanted you know, oh yeah, once you start a new game plus on this difficulty, you're stuck with it. I don't really appreciate that. It's like, well, who's it hurting for me to just be able to change my difficulty on the fly? So then they added these difficulty modifiers. I was like, okay, cool. But then you can't even change those on the fly. So before, what I was doing is I would have to delete all my PS5 Horizon Zero Dawn remastered save data, go to my PS4, go to the PS4 version of the game on my console, get that set to where I wanted it to be, and then go back to the PS5 version, the remastered game, and then have to go ahead from there and re-upload my PS4 save data with all the things that I want. And before I would even have to upload the save data of the PS4, I would have to go and change the modifiers, because once you bring that save data on there and you start playing on that save data, everything gets locked again. So that was the old way that I was doing it. I was like, damn, that's kind of annoying. So I just went ahead and messed with it a little bit, and this is how you can change it. So, moral of the story, the settings or the difficulty modifiers, those are saved separately from your progression saves. So by starting up a new game vanilla, you can go ahead and change the modifiers to whatever you want them to be, go back to the main menu, reload your new game plus that's already existing, and you're good to go. So hope that helps with anyone else that might be having this. As far as I know, it's only me, because I couldn't find anyone else that had a solution to this. But please go ahead and pass this around, and I have the instructions in the Reddit as well. I'll try to put a link to the Reddit here in the YouTube video, and I'm going to go ahead and link the video in the subreddit. So thank you guys so much. Take care.